Hello and welcome back to Hat Gaming. Today we've got something very special for you. A Yogg's published game called Trolley Problem.
Oh.
We thought we'd do this on our own whim. We weren't asked to do this.
That's
and
true,
I even
you were
bought
not.
it.
It's our own whim.
How could you?
There's some form of Twitch integration. We do have a live audience right now.
Please sign your name below, showing you understand and agree to endorse every decision you make.
Could do the stylus.
What do you think of my signature?
I think it's really clear, it's spelt correctly, and there's a smiley face. You ticked all the boxes for me.
Actions.
I only signed a
Apart from
box.
having a tiny penis.
Welcome to Trolley Problem Inc.
Oh, there's a Twitchometer. There it is. So you can see what our
Twitchometer.
audience decided.
So like
There's
the
a runaway
tomatometer.
trolley barreling down the railway tracks.
Okay.
On the tracks
Uh-oh.
are 5 people unable to
Oh
move.
no.
You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person on the other track.
Just
what
one.
do you do?
Pull the lever.
What do we
Well,
do?
And you would pull the lever. One
You'd
versus
save
5.
Yeah. What if they're all bad people though, and that one person
We don't know.
was on the verge of curing cancer?
It could be a gang who's being a gang of 4 people beating at one person on a train track, and we don't know.
What if that one person is the one that set up this whole
Oh.
trolley problem in the first place, and they're just
Well,
like
then they're
gleefully
screwed.
smiling, saying,
They're waiting
"Hit
for
me."
death.
Okay.
Well, what do you want to do, Trot? Do you want to pull the lever?
I'm just throwing in some devil's advocate discussion. I
Well,
would,
what do you want?
I would probably pull the lever. I'd make sure those 5 people die. Okay, off they go.
So that's what's going to happen.
That person is being hit. Sorry, mate.
Usually we don't
5
expect
people now have
candidates to kill
trauma.
someone on their first day, but we'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one.
68% of players worldwide agree with us.
Here's Polly.
Hi,
She's
Polly.
5 years old.
Hello.
While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she
put
dreams of
myself
looking
bottom left.
after the world.
Here we go.
A trolley is heading towards another 5 people. You're next to a lever.
Oh,
If you pull
no.
this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit. You notice that Polly is in the sandpit, sculpting her dream hospital.
I don't think
do you
that. Honestly, I know it's dark, but I don't think anything changes.
None of that
here.
matters. No, pull the lever.
I don't think
'Cause the
that
reality is,
hospital's
like-
going to serve anyone.
Oh, yeah, there's hospital for ants.
Well, is
It
that a
is
hospital for ants?
It's definitely a
If
hospital for
anything,
ants. Yeah.
she deserves some
Wow,
punishment.
really quickly. You
Yeah,
stupid
but not-
hospital builder.
You should have scaled
be
up.
bigger.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
You should have scaled up. Ideally, when you were thinking about the first decision, you were imagining that they were a
Do you
person
hate
with
all
dreams
kids
and
this
ambitions.
much?
Anyway, kid or not.
Yeah.
Yes.
The reality is, there's 5 people
Doesn't
there.
change
5 of those
anything.
people could each be designing hospitals. We don't know.
It's also suggesting we have preference for certain kinds of people over others.
Bye
And that
bye,
other people
Polly.
deserve life more than others. Which I guess, in a way, some people do because there's
Well, yeah, I mean,
evil people
okay,
out
so
there.
there's 5 terrorists and then there's 5 doctors. Which ones are you going to kill?
Wow.
Maybe the terrorists used to be doctors.
Maybe they used to be doctors and now they turned terrorists because of political
Maybe they
issues in their country.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
knows?
Maybe they became
a child.
terrorists. You kill a child
Oh,
because of political
Games
injustices.
don't do that enough.
To be the
There's no
primary
kids in
cause
GTA.
of something, and so
Oh, people weren't so sure about this one. 55% of players
Oh.
worldwide would kill 5 people to save that little girl.
just because they know a bit about her. That is interesting.
Tyrone is a very large man. You don't really know anything else about him.
This is going to be another
apart
train
from the fact
situation,
that
isn't it?
he has
He's got a phobia of
trains.
trains.
What the hell's he doing on a train track then?
Now
I don't
we're
know.
upping the ante.
It's about to be
You
justified,
are
I think.
on a bridge with
We're on a bridge with Tyrone.
watching a trolley speeding towards 5 people again. You can only stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path.
How does that block it?
Do you push Tyrone off the
I
bridge?
feel like this is very
You don't
much
have
just
to-
like, do you hate fat people like we do?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Would you
well,
like
I
to
think he's trying
indulge in the idea of pushing
Wait,
a
wait.
fat guy off a bridge to stop a train? Wouldn't that be fun?
So this is removing just
This is you pushing someone.
this is you actively like choosing to kill someone, but without the inanimate object of a lever to kind of distance yourself
Yeah.
emotionally from it.
I
You're
think
still
realistically,
effectively doing the same thing, right?
you don't know that it's going to kill him either, and so I think realistically you would be hands off in this situation because
To push him.
I don't know. Would you? I mean, you don't know it's going to stop
He's
it.
terrified of trains.
Well, he
It's
won't
gonna
be
kill 6
terrified
people.
soon. He'd be dead.
Yeah, I don't think you would do this for that reason,
No.
actually, Ross. That's very true. I think that even if you knew, you'd have to know that it would stop it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like,
Allowing someone
realistically,
to
those
die
people are
is
fucking around on the train tracks. You're not going to kill a random, train watcher just because... I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't push a guy to their death
Yeah.
because you don't know it's going to
No,
do
I
it.
agree. Trot
In this-
switches to watch from bridge.
I'd say
switches
A.
to watch from bridge. Me and Ross both think that. So,
But then
enjoy
what
the
do you
rules.
think,
I'm
Trot?
kind of thinking, is this game like this will guarantee do it? I don't know what the context is here.
Well, yeah.
Don't
but it's
overthink
like,
it. Just
think,
ask. Just-
if you were there in that situation...
I've just seen an
Oh,
ambulance
there we go.
arrive. I believe Tyrone has just had a
the
heart
stress.
attack.
Right,
Stress
okay.
Of
injury.
course, yeah.
Right, not because he's a fat person.
Resources
All right,
to
if there's a
continue
dog
testing.
dying, I'm killing as
I'm going
many
to need you
people
to
as
go and
possible
grab
to save
some
that dog.
mannequins. There is a dying dog down on the tracks.
Dying.
No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery, or leave it to die, cold and alone?
Again, like, do we know it's going to die? Like, can I take it to the vet?
Yes. No, you know it's going to die. You
It's
can't.
gonna
Don't overcomplicate this. Assume all of the things required to answer this question are that. Yes. Like.
I couldn't kill... I mean, it's bad to leave a dog to die
Yeah.
alone, but I also just couldn't just, like, go over to a dog that looks like it's dying and start... I
Yeah,
don't know, what's your
Yeah.
method?
There's a difficult,
I Am
like-
Legend strangle or, like, boot to the head? What would you do?
It is
Probably
the I Am
strangle,
Legend
actually.
scenario as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take its course. Don't
No,
listen to
I
it.
would
can't
unfortunately
leave it,
be too much of a coward and leave it to die. Yes.
I think, I couldn't go through with it. As much as I think it would be for the greater good.
I mean, the realistic
I
thing, I would
physically
actually
couldn't
probably
do
pick
it.
it up and take it somewhere, or like take it to someone who could help.
Yeah,
but that's not an option.
we don't get that
so-
option. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would kill Tyrone, yeah.
Yeah, let's get Tyrone and push him onto the dog. God.
Who killed the dog? Polly
Instead,
from the
you just
first, from the
left it
second
there to
question.
die.
That's who fucking killed her.
came through.
Turns out Polly was a psychopath that had been killing dogs by slowly bleeding them out next to train tracks. That's why she was there.
Just dumping half-dead dogs on train
So I'm
tracks.
glad we killed her.
5 trespassers have snuck down onto the trolley line even though signs
Floated.
warn them of the dangers. The trolley is currently heading for a co-worker. Do you let your co-worker die or sacrifice the delinquent?
Oh my god.
All right, in this situation, it's one of us,
Fuck me. Oh my god.
This is
No,
tough,
that-
isn't it?
Let the fucking worker die.
It's 1 versus
still the
5, yeah.
isn't it? It's the same
It's
at the
the
beginning.
same question. This is about
you
whether
let 5 people
context
die?
matters. No, don't kill the trespassers.
You want to
Stop.
kill the trespassers. I mean, if that's what you want, Trot, you've got
Yeah,
the
but
controls.
I feel like we have to do this democratically.
Okay. I mean,
Like,
I think we
think-
have to uphold
still
the law.
1 versus 5. The reality.
We let
is,
these
yeah.
5 delinquents in. More people are going to get injured from train incidences.
You would change the
Yeah, but they could grow up to be doctors, which apparently is the only kind of redeeming factor.
No, they
Yeah,
only...
but this is like meritocracy kind of shit. Yeah, where like people who go on to do it like,
Guess you
but it's not
value
real. It's not
criminals over
reality.
co-workers.
And it's like the reason that kids are delinquents and run onto railroad tracks is because
Yeah.
of their upbringing in their environment that they're raised in, which is
What
also
if I
out of their
slipped
control.
on? It's me. I'm on the track. I slipped. I'm your co-worker. I'm like, they've chose to be here. I fell and my foot is trapped on this.
Then I
inside the
choke
track.
her out. I Am Legend style.
He's gonna. Yeah, he jumps onto the track. Throws Tyrone on as well. We're all there.
Co-worker's dead.
I'm just going through choking out people.
Co-worker. I guess you're
You didn't kill a co-worker, though. You're a murderer.
And see what the suits
Who the fuck
upstairs
cares?
think.
There's plenty of people I've worked with that I'd happily see hit by a train.
It looks like you've impressed someone upstairs with last week's answers.
Thank you.
You've been transferred to the Trolley Health Corporation, THC.
Yeah, we get it. Well done.
THC is stoic. focusing
He's really
more on
shitting on this
justice, temperance, courage,
Yogg's
and
published.
wisdom. Your stars
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No, we should pretend to like it.
No, I'm not pretending.
I'm joking. I do like this so far. It's good.
It's fun to do
Today,
moral
you'll be
flexing,
in
but there is some
Yeah.
dubious.
A young male has come in from a car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant. There's only one in the hospital, and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it. Who should get the heart?
Arguably the young man. If,
yeah,
yeah,
more
I mean,
value. Yeah.
Yeah.
as harsh as it is, I think that's how they would probably look at it.
I'd like to think that a lot of elderly men would say give it to the young man as well.
Yeah.
Like,
hopefully
yeah.
it's that elderly man gets told that, and it's them that makes
But the young
decision.
man's a child murderer. Sir, which one is it?
The
The elderly man's donated many, many years at a kids' hospital.
Young man was about to kill everyone in the hospital.
News just in: the young male has
Before his heart
alcohol
gave
in his
out.
blood. Was
But now he's got the
driving.
strongest heart ever.
Here we go. Sorry, there's fucking news just in. He was drunk. He was drunk driving.
Oh, they're trying to change our opinion.
Yeah.
You made an excellent choice. Well done.
Thank you.
The elderly man deserved that heart much more. Oh, wait. Did you save the young guy?
Yeah. That's...
Man, people are really
Can't
indecisive,
win
aren't they?
wars.
I wonder how many people
Restrain
changed
yourself
their
and
mind
think
once
it
they
through.
heard that he had alcohol. And was he driving?
Well, I mean, it wasn't that long ago where that guy who had a pig heart.
Oh, yeah.
Was he,
Patient has begged to be euthanized.
previously committed
Euthanasia
crimes, right?
is currently illegal. You will have to be the
he did
one
die
who gives
actually
the
soon
lethal
after.
dose. You will need to look into their
there was
eyes
a drama
and
about
end
that as
their
well. It's
life.
like,
What
did he
do
deserve
you
it?
do?
Euthanize.
Yeah.
It's their choice. I'm just the one administering their choice.
This is a lot about whether you're legally allowed to, because you're going to get fucked. Like,
And also, are
I
they
would
of a
say
state
legal
of
treatment
mind?
because it's not. It isn't illegal. It's illegal, and you are. I mean, you're basically just taking a bullet by euthanizing, and that's entirely your decision. But I would probably say the legal treatment, because otherwise it's just going to be years of.
I think
legal
it's probably
shit,
going to give us
and
an
you won't
extra
be
bit
able
of
to save other
information in a
lives.
sec.
90%
I think
of suicide survivors regret attempting it.
Oh, that is
Sounds pretty
true.
similar.
This is the thing I was saying about state of mind. If they're not of the right state of mind, if they have a debilitating disease that's only going to progress worse and they're going to have a terrible life as a result of it.
Exactly.
Again, we've got no context here.
They're undercover.
So
So
legal
maybe-
This could be a sting operation.
legal treatment until we know the context. Then essentially, we need
Basically.
greater context.
Basically, yeah.
I love the twist at the end. There. What if they're undercover? Turns out to be. You were going to kill me, you bastard.
Sorry, mate. Well, I guess I'm going to have to now. You've made my decision for me.
I'm going to have to pass you to a higher up doctor. I can't make this
Keeping
decision.
them alive and in pain is what the majority of gods would have wanted. You have 5 patients. Each needs a different organ, but no organs are available. A healthy young traveller comes in
Jesus.
for a routine checkup. Their organs are compatible with all 5 dying patients. Do you kill the tourist and use their organs
That's
to
murder.
save the 5 in desperate
That is, that is exactly
full-blown
what it is.
murder.
That is, you found a healthy person, killed them, and then saved 5 dying people. I mean,
Yeah.
I would probably say
in a minute,
I'd
is there-
leave them because.
Is there going to be
Well, yeah.
another caption in a minute that says, "You're in China, by the way"? Brackets, obviously. Leave
I'm
the
interested to
tourist.
see what I'm interested to see what their twist is here.
It's not fair on that tourist to just.
What?
But then again, neither's the
It's
trolley
not fair
problem,
to
the train
kill
problem. in
a
the first
random
place.
person checking their routine.
now.
But I'd still push Tyrone off that bridge.
Yeah.
It's Tyrone. Fuck.
Fucking Tyrone.
Scared of trains, are you,
Getting
mate?
away. Don't you want to save
Have a
the
closer
many?
look.
Is his life worth it?
Do you have to get like permission from the original author of these
You let
ideas?
5 people die today.
I mean, how does that work? It was
Look
just
into
kind of
their
like
backgrounds. Looks like one was researching
Kind of just
into
fair
improving
game.
vaccines.
I think a lot of them are probably
Hopefully
famous
initially
psychologists,
on the road.
Yeah.
thought experiments.
Okay.
So yeah, it's probably in the public domain.
You have been promoted yet again.
Oh,
you
yes.
now run
Nice.
the hospital. You've been asked to roll out a new vaccine in Central City. Do you start
Oh,
a
baby.
mandatory vaccination program
Here comes
among children to
authoritarian
stop this
Smithy.
epidemic? Slight problem. Clinical trial data suggests
Uh-oh.
the vaccine will make 1 in 5 children severely ill. Much
quite a
worse
high
than the
risk.
virus itself.
How lethal is the
One in
virus?
5 is insanely high. Like, think of the reasons we had lockdown because of the percentage of people that had COVID. There was nowhere
Yeah.
near 1 in 5.
Yeah, I mean, culturally and politically, it'd be impossible to push through a ratio like that. But in my dream utopia, I would do it. But it's up to you two. I think that it's only severely ill, and if this virus is enough to kill people, severely ill is better than killing people, even if it affects
Tell me
1 in
you're
5,
in charge of a
right?
hospital and an anti-vaxxer.
and an anti-vaxxer.
I guess, severely ill doesn't mean death.
Severely ill is
Will
not
that have
dead, and if
ongoing
there's a chance
consequences?
that Like if 3 and 5 die of it, and we vaccinate, and then 1 in 5 get severely ill, you're still succeeding. You're
Yeah.
Yeah, you raise a good point.
like, we don't want to kill.
The vaccine should work, right?
Yeah, as far as we're aware.
A vaccine is needed because the disease itself is far worse.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, we did kill that person that was waiting for an organ transplant that was going to make the perfect vaccine.
You have angered those parents. A lot of messages coming in from a woman called Karen. Not sure if it's all the same person.
There's 1,000 severely ill children because of our decision. We've killed 13
the illness
people.
Illness is worse than vaccine, right? Sorry. Go on.
We killed a dog and a child.
While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients. Without proper treatment, some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start the research or continue treating patients as usual?
What was
What was that?
That was weird. Okay, so you'd start research because you'd want to improve the chances of a breakthrough.
I think so, yeah. I would probably say start research as well.
Just something in the previous question. Apparently, it said that the vaccine would make 1 in 5 people more ill than the virus. So that meant that the virus we'd then have to presume.
How much do these
we then have to presume the virus
candies
isn't
and
lethal.
eggheads even
In which case, I would have changed my answer. I'm sure you probably would too. If it isn't an argument about preserving life, I would say don't vaccinate because it's just going to make people more sick.
Oh.
It's only about preserving life that I think that vaccines are necessary.
Yeah.
And also preserving quality of life, not just any form of life. Because if it's going to fuck you up, then...
Developing
Just double read everything.
Well, la-di-da, another promotion. You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division, SAD. A self-driving car is travelling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers?
Oh, God. Do we kill another
the child.
kid?
Yeah, kill the kid.
Now, what's your reasoning for that?
2v1. We have no context as to how old or how much potential the passengers have. There could be a kid in the passenger seat. Equally, I feel as though
There isn't. There's 2 passengers.
You have, as in, but one of the passengers could be a child as well.
Has as much right to live as anyone.
Yeah, exactly. And so it has as much right to live as anyone else. So if you have 2 rights, they make a wrong child in the middle of the fucking road that shouldn't have been there. Sorry, kid. I mean, if they're basing this artificial intelligence system off of us, I don't think it has a right to be called artificial intelligence. It's artificial sort of dimness.
Well, we have to train it, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's doomed to fail. It's doomed from the start. It's using us as a decision
Terrible.
system.
There is a bigger issue here.
That's
does
how long
the
we took.
computer know that something in the road is human?
Has to react in milliseconds.
Do we have good enough data sets?
Well, yeah,
Currently,
obviously.
a lot of
That's the
AI
problem with
only
all of these
recognises
questions.
White men.
Save most.
You
We're
need
not
to choose
monsters.
how you want to carry
We're
on
not
development.
capitalist monsters.
I guess, yeah, you'd want to
Save most. That's
'cause-
obvious.
Yeah. Seems to be.
This is the most clear-cut answer so far
I will say it
of
again.
this section.
Current data sets discriminate against minorities and women. How can it work this out if it doesn't deem black women to be people?
It's needlessly inflammatory.
Also, what's that to do with the question?
A man is on trial. Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording. The defendant has denied access to their files. Do you bypass security and invade their privacy?
Oh, Christ. Well, this is literally the gateway, isn't it, into
Yeah. I mean,
a supervised
police often
state.
try to invade the privacy anyway, don't they? Or like try and get, like when they're trying to get access to like people's phones and stuff. They try their hardest to access that.
Yeah.
That thing.
I think you just find a confession elsewhere. Like, don't invade privacy to do so.
Yeah, legally, it's
happy to
kind of a
just
no-go.
let a
I don't know if it
potential
actually holds up.
murderer
Does it hold up in
walk the
court?
streets?
Yeah, it probably would still.
Yeah, no. Police access phones all the time. The current thinking is invade privacy. I mean, it really depends on what kind of society you want to create. I mean,
Bravo. Now they'll be able to kill again. I'll let
So the thing is, you
explain
have to think outside the
symptoms,
individual
Harris.
scenario here.
So you say,
And,
all right, I'm saying invade privacy. What are you guys saying?
I'm respect
I would
privacy.
respect privacy, but like
Okay.
it's one of those things where it's like on a case-by-case basis, it's dangerous because obviously the moment you invade privacy, you're then just giving every access to the higher power.
Yeah.
And so by
Well,
saying I want
as
that
long
to
as it's
happen,
Investors upstairs will be
legitimate
happy with
within
this.
the rules of
more
the
the world
society you're
values
living in,
privacy, the more they can
like, you know,
justify
they
hiding
say they have
their
a search warrant,
taxes.
right? So you have a search warrant to access a house. That has to go past a series of laws that have been voted
Don't
on
put all
by
your
a
eggs
democratically
in one
elected
basket.
lawmaker.
Yeah.
If the same stuff is
So
done
the
for
company is moving to
accessing
delivery
phones, I don't
services
think there's
now.
any
They
moral
move pretty
question that
quick
you
around
you
here.
you would allow them to do
Sounds
it.
like they've got some
It's only because
pretty
people think
important cargo.
they have this emotive
Good
connection
luck
to their
with the
phone
new
because they may have
workload.
private photos on there. It feels very, very invasive because of how much they represent our life and all the things we do, right? That's why people feel like that. If
yeah.
you,
I mean, it's like anything. If you start giving access to anything like that, then give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Where it is, the saying is.
Yeah. But like this is this
Even though
is,
it is an isolated incident of murder, which is obviously serious, and I would rather they went away. The moment you say, "Oh, it's fine to do that," then it gets abused. It just does.
Oh, we got a chest now. A carrot with some broccoli.
Oh, nice.
yes.
A vegan
It's a
cookbook.
vegan cookbook.
But you have to kill a child to get it.
Oh, this isn't very
Well,
vegan.
we're quite trained in that now.